Ciao. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Monday the 29th of March 2021. My name is Dan Guitar from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dhamma or Nirvana for early people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to attain Nirvana this life, you have to listen to me early, because I have attained Nirvana for 19 years. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana this life as well. I'm ready. But are you ready? Aha! The topic to speak in this video is everything which I communicate in the video, it doesn't really exist. Everything which I communicate in the video, it doesn't really exist. Aha! Why did I say that? That is so weird. Why did I say that? That is so weird. I say everything which I communicate in the video, it doesn't really exist. You know. The true Dhamma in Buddhism is not possible to teach each other because there is nothing to teach. This is the reason that I have to borrow the fictional language to create content and story to talk to you for understanding about the various idea or thought process. Because the idea is the heart of quenching of all suffering. Nothing more to study than this. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence because our true self does not really exist. Can you understand me? Before talking about the true Dhamma, let's take a look. There are many foolish people on this planet who believe that this is our true self. Those who will understand this story, it must be counted individually. That how many people in this world, and there are a lot of people who lack wisdom in this world, which want to letting go suffering and live happily forever. It is impossible because our true self does not really exist, and you know, no one can help anyone from suffering. We have to help ourselves only. How to help ourselves from suffering? You must realize your thought only, and asking and answering Dhamma problem or life problem in Dhamma conversation cannot solve that doubt. Until you can realize your thoughts, this is the best way, you know. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, there is nothing to teach. Because Dhamma of truth is a pure remittance, it's universal truth. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. The hardest thing for me is how to create content and story about the true Dhamma in English. Because I need the meaning in English to be as close to Thai language as much as possible. That first create content and story about the true Dhamma to talk to you for understanding about the various idea or thought process. Nothing more to study than this. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence. The Lord Buddha taught people to attain nirvana is right. Everything on this earth is soulless. It's not an ego. Our true self does not really exist. No one suffers and no one is happy. Can you understand me? The topic to speak in this video, I say everything which I communicate in the video, it doesn't really exist. Let me explain. You can understand in this video because you and I understand in the meaning of English. The language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language or written language, it's just a fictional language. It doesn't mean really a language. We were taught to believe in the meaning of language until we believe it's true. Where can I find the meaning of the fictional language? It's just a thought. Can you understand me? In this video, we can understand each other because we understand in the meaning of English. The meaning of the language will lead to the various idea or thought process. Can you understand me? If I say, I show you, as I said, as I told you, the meaning of the language will lead to thought process. For example, as soon as you see this, a cat. This, I say, a cat. A cat is mean spoken language. Spoken language become written language, a cat. The meaning of a cat, as soon as you see this, you think according to the meaning of the fictional language. The meaning of the fictional language will lead to what you see now. You were taught to believe this is a cat. A cat. But as soon as you see this, you see the way you see. It doesn't have what you see now. You were taught to believe what you see now. It means a cat. And as soon as you hear this, can you realize your thought? There will be an image like this in your thought because you were taught to believe. It means cat voice. Cat voice. It means what you see now. And as soon as you see a goat, the meaning of a goat will lead to what you see now. Bah, bah. As soon as you hear bah, bah, it will lead to what you see now. Can you realize your thought? As soon as you see this, it will lead to what you see now. But as soon as you see this, it ends as you see. You see the way you see. Can you understand me? As soon as you see this sentence which wrote that, I love you, you think according to the meaning of the fictional language. You can understand in the meaning of I love you. The meaning of I love you is just a thought. it's in your thought, it's in my thought. As soon as you see this sentence which wrote that I hate you, the meaning of I hate you, it's just a thought, it's in your thought, it's in my thought. You know, every story I convey in this video, every story I convey in this video, or everything I have already said, it's just a thought, it was created by me. Every story I convey in this video, or everything I have already said, it does not really exist. You know, when you listen to me, the meaning of the language, it's just a fictional language. The meaning of the language will lead to thought process. Can you understand me? The topic to speak in this video, I say, everything which I communicate in the video, it does not really exist. Can you understand me? Every story I convey in this video, or everything I have already said, it does not really exist. You can't understand in the meaning of English. Can you understand me? In reality, the meaning of the fictional language, it does not really exist. You know, I show you a goat. What you see now, as I told you, the meaning of the language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language and written language, it does not really exist. It's just a thought. The meaning of the language is word created by human or desired for communication, understanding temporarily. We use the meaning of the language from birth to death until we believe it's true. The meaning of the language does not really exist. In this video, I show you a goat. The word a goat, it doesn't mean the word goat, it doesn't mean what you see now. What you see now in the reality of true Dhamma, we call it just something happened to the mindful awareness. But we name it a goat. We can change the name. Today we name it a goat. Tomorrow we can change the name to bus stop, a black dog, a bus stop, a black dog, a bottle of water. Because what you see now in the reality of true Dhamma, we call it just something happened to the mindful awareness. Can you understand me? A goat, it doesn't mean what you see now. What you see now, it has no meaning as you understand it. You see the way you see. This is true Dhamma in Buddhism. Now, what you see in this video, what you see now, what you see now, you see now, you see now, you see now, what you see now, what you see now, and what you see now. You see the way you see, what you see now. This is, you were taught to believe. This word, agita, is mean what you hear now. What you hear now, it doesn't mean guitar sound. You know, what you see now and what you hear now, it has no meaning as we understand it. A guitar, the word a guitar, it doesn't mean a guitar, describe a guitar, a bottle of water, you were taught to believe. It means the word a bottle of water, you were taught to believe. It means in reality, what you see now, you see the way you see. You see the way you see. It has no meaning as we understand. You see the way you see. but you were taught to believe what you see now is, you know, the meaning of the language. It has no meaning as we understand it. I say this, that is Sharia. The meaning of the language, it has no meaning as we understand it. Because the meaning of the language, it does not really exist. The meaning of the language describes itself. The meaning of the language describes itself. If I say meow meow meow, I say ba ba ba. You hear the way you hear. Cat voice describe cat's voice. Goat voice describe goat voice. The meaning of cat voice, the meaning of goat voice, it doesn't mean ba. It doesn't mean meow meow meow. I say this, does it sound weird? The meaning of cat voice or the meaning of goat voice, cat voice, it doesn't mean meow meow. Goat voice, it doesn't mean ba ba. You hear the way you hear, but you were taught to believe meow meow is mean cat voice, and ba ba is mean goat voice. You know, the meaning of the language describes itself. The meaning of the language, it doesn't mean what you see or hear now. The meaning of a goat is a goat. The meaning of a cat is a cat. But the word a cat, it doesn't mean what you see now. The word a bottle of water describe a bottle of water. A bottle of water, it has no meaning as we understand it. A cat, it has no meaning as we understand it. A goat, a guitar, it has no meaning as we understand it. What you see now, what you see now. You see the way you see and you hear. You hear the way you hear. You see the way you see. I show you. It doesn't mean I love you. It doesn't mean I hate you. You see the way you see, but you were taught to believe in the meaning of written language, which wrote that I hate you. It means something. I love you. The sentence I love you. The sentence I love you or I hate you or the word a bottle of water or a cat, a goat, a guitar, and all that I said, it does not really exist. Every story I convey in this video, I have to borrow the fictional language to create content and story to talk to you further understanding about the thought process. What you see now, you see the way you see. And as soon as you see this, you see the way you see. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. You see the way you see. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I love you. It has no meaning. Where can I find the meaning of I love you? Where can I find the meaning of I hate you? Where can I find the meaning of my wife? This is my suffering. Where can I find this is my happiness? Where can I find? You know. The story in this talk is suitable for only people who have the most wisdom and want to attain this life. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in this video. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, there is nothing to teach, because the true Dhamma is a pure remittance, it's universal truth. True Dhamma in Buddhism is not in Prattai Pidok, it's not in the teaching of monk or nun, but it's in your thought, it's in my thought. Until you can realize your thought, until you can realize your thought, until you can realize your thought, that means you have mindfulness and wisdom to end all suffering. Nothing more to succeed than this, you know. Even the language we use in this video, you know, the meaning of the language we use in this video, it does not really exist. But the meaning I use in this video, it will lead to thought process. Can you understand me? In reality, the meaning of the fictional language describes itself. The meaning of the language cannot describe what you see or hear now, because the meaning of the language does not really exist. Because the meaning of the language does not really exist. Therefore, I have to say, everything which I communicate in the video does not really exist too. As I told you, even the meaning of the language I use in this video, can you understand me? The meaning of the language I use in this video, it has no meaning as we understand it. And the most important is, it does not really exist. Therefore, as I said, everything which I communicate in the video does not really exist too. Can you understand me? But in this video, but in this talk, but in this video, please believe, please believe, please believe. Please believe. The following I will say is really, please believe temporarily that further understanding each other in order to not have to understand each other anymore. You know, please believe. The following I will say is true temporarily. That further understand each other in this video in order to not have to understand each other anymore. I say this, that is our saying, because the meaning of understanding does not really exist. But in this video, the following I will say, please believe temporarily, is true. The first one is, the Lord Buddha taught people to attain nirvana in this life. It means when we die and not to be born anymore. And the last one is, until you can realize your thought. Until you can realize your thought. Nothing more to study than this. Every story I convey in this video, I have to borrow the fictional language to create content and story to talk to you, further understanding about the various idea or thought process from birth to death. There is only the favorite idea or thought process. Can you understand me? Okay.